Hey, what is up, Card Tubers? Diego here. Welcome back to another Sports Card Detour video. Happy you can be here today we're going to check out some cards, some baseball cards. That's the fun thing to do, right? I hope everybody's enjoying the baseball season. And I'm enjoying the Phillies run, but last night was kind of bad. Aaron Nola is just having a hard time getting through some innings. Like he'll start off well and then end it, or he'll just start off bad and it'll still be bad. So I don't know what's going on. It's unfortunate because he's like the longest tenured Philly, and you like to see him go out on a high note here. But something tells me that they're going to have to make a move on him to just relieve him of his duties. I was wondering if they can even put him in the bullpen to help out, and get another starter. I don't know. It's something that probably won't happen. He'll probably just get traded to somebody, and see if they can weather the storm with him and get him to get back to where he needs to be. So, yeah, keep an eye out on that. So, yeah. Other than that, everything's been pretty cool. Nothing much going on. Just doing my thing, summertime stuff, in the pool, making stuff, breaking stuff, and yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I hope you all have a great 4th of July weekend, and I will see you next week. Until next time.
Now we're going to take on the last blaster. This will give you something to do, to watch early in the morning or recap or whatever. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. Or you can check it out on my channel. And I might even, like the channel, I might even break down, somebody might get the box. That's why I don't break them down. On my channel for Sports Cards Detour, you can probably check that out there as well. And I might break it down to where you can, see certain parts, but we'll see how that plays out. All right, we got Topps Archives number 8. 8 cards in here for 2025. These are packs that I put into the break, and hopefully you guys get some good hits. All right, let's start it off. We have Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals, Pedro Martinez. We have Luis Robert, Colt Keith for the Tigers. Got a Matt Olson with the Braves on this Stars and Cyberstats Stars and Stripes card. We have Brooks Lee on the rookie, Westberg for the Orioles, and Hines on the rookie for the Reds. I was like, wait, there's a Hall of Famer in there. We got Ty Cobb, Hall of Famer. Mike Piazza, also. Kyle Tucker on the black foil. That is a really sweet looking card. Too bad he didn't stay with the Cubs. I'll put that over here. Griffin Conine on the rookie. Austin Ramirez for the Miami Marlins, rookie. Bobby Witt Jr., JT Realmuto, and Robert Hassel III, rookie. My fingers are just about numb. Definitely going to have some surgery. Carlos Santana. Nico Horner. Another black foil. This one's of Luis Robert. That's nice. Cam Smith, rookie. Jorge Posada. Nick Kurtz. Sandy Koufax. That's a Hall of Famer. And then we got Royce Lewis. Ronald Acuna, Satchel Paige for the Browns, Grayson Rodriguez, Julio Rodriguez, Shota Imanaga, Odolis Garcia, who's now in the Phillies, Ricky Henderson, the Hall of Famer, and Nolan Ryan, another Hall of Famer. Got a nice pile over here. Randy Johnson, the Hall of Famer. Trey Turner for the Phillies. Westberg on the black foil. Joey Votto. Stan Musial. Willie Mays, another Hall of Famer. River Ryan, rookie. And Rafael Devers with the Giants. Two packs left. Chandler Simpson on the rookie. Alex Rodriguez for the Mariners. Ichiro, the Hall of Famer. Gabriel Moreno for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Jose Altuve on the All-Star. Lawler, Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks. Eddie Mofo Murray for the Baltimore Orioles. And then we have Tony Oliva for the Twins. Last pack of the break. Matt Muncy for the Athletics. Ryan Howard for the Phillies. We had the Reds, black foil. That's pretty cool. Of Rhett Lauder, the rookie. Then we have Heston Kjerstad. Josh Naylor for the Diamondbacks. Jared Jones. Zach Veen. And Mick Abel, rookie. So yeah, that is your break right there. A nice big stack of cards to go through there. Some of the cooler cards, like the foils and stuff like that, like the black foil here. For these cards, like the Kyle Tucker. We got the memorabilia card, foil board, chrome, blue. We got the gold, even though it looks brown to me, a yellow, and then a gold showing green. So some pretty cool cards. We got a lot of Hall of Famers in there as well. I think I might have missed putting some in here. If I did, I'll get back in there. So all pretty cool cards. All right, guys. So I thank you for your participation in the Fantasy Baseball League. All right, guys, I got a breakdown for you today of recent purchases and break results. Let's go with the recent purchases. I bought this Steve Carlton card from 1982. Thought it was pretty cool. I got it for a few cents. Also got this Global Impact of Juan Gonzalez with the Puerto Rican flag in the background of him. One of my favorite Puerto Rican players to collect is Juan Gonzalez. And there's Metal Universe. I got to see him when he was really young in Puerto Rico, as he was just starting his career. I remember he was really tall. That's one of the things I remember the most is how tall he was. We have Gaylord Perry. I thought this card was pretty neat. I don't remember having this card, so it's great because I could when I build the set, I'll have this card, but I just thought it was kind of funny where he was just sitting there with a bat, just, leaned back in the chair where it kind of looks like it's starting to fold over back onto himself. Thought it was a funny looking card, so that's why I got that one. And then I got the Around the Horn of Eddie Mofo Murray. I don't know why, but I just thought this card looked cool at the time, so I went and bought it. All pretty cheap, like it was just cards that just appealed to me at that time. I think it was through eBay. All right, so here's some cards that I got through breaks, various breaks with various people. They were having a lot of tops
Series 2 or update series. I forget which one it is. A lot of, I think they were Series 2. A lot of breaks had Series 2, along with like Bowman and or Topps Platinum Anniversary. So here's some of the cards that I got in here from these breaks. Let me just get the rest of the pile. Take out the inserts. Paul Cervasi rookie. Dugan's rookie. Dugan Darnell. There's Framber Valdez. Wency Perez. Sandy Alcantara. Conine Griffin. Edwin Diaz. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies. Reynaldo Lopez. Gavin Lux. Shane McClanahan. Lewis Curvelo, rookie. Jose Corniol, rookie. Wyatt Langford. Alec Bone. Slade Ciccone. I do like Slade Ciccone's name. Brandon Raquel. George Valera, rookie. Kay Cavallari. Emmett Sheehan. Andy Pagas. Freddie Freeman. Another Edwin Diaz. Nick Fortes. Joe Boyle. Nolan Kaufman, rookie. Tyler O'Neill. And Adley Rushman are some of the base cards that I got from the breaks. Here's kind of like the inserts and stuff. We got a Mookie Betts, glove work. Alex Freeland. What is this? Titans of the Game. Riley Green on the Stars of the MLB. Glove work, Andrew Jones, new Hall of Famer. Freddie Freeman. And Kyle Schwarber. Got a throwback, all-star throwback on Adrian Beltre. Tampa Bay Rays on the foil. Another Stars of the MLB, Carson Williams, rookie. And then we got a JT Realmuto. I don't know what this is called. Looks like little suns in the background, but that is pretty cool. Nice variation for the Phillies. On to the next one is Bowman cards. Go through some of the base cards here. We have Jude Warwick, first Bowman. Jacob Marcy, rookie card. Luis Arana, first Bowman. Riley Green. Andrew Salas. Yamamoto on the Bowman. Jacob deGrom. Corey Seager. Bryce Harper. Daniel Price, first Bowman. Rodriguez. Mason Wynn. Dylan Cruz. Seaver King. And James Wood. We got the Chromes in here. David Davilio. Something like that. First Bowman. Charles Thomas White. First Bowman of Jude Warwick. And Anderson Arroyo. First Bowman. Some of the cards in top loaders. Mojo of Moises Chase or Chase. Kyle Schwarber. Kevin I can't even say the name. And Rodriguez, under the radar. That is the Bowman cards that I got. Take a look more at the Bowman Platinums. These are all landscape. All right, we have Craig Yoho, rookie. We got Reese Hines, rookie. We got Shea Langoliers. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt. Got Tyler Phillips. Lee Smith, the Hall of Famer. Carlos Correa. Hunter Brown. C.J. Abrams, He's on my fantasy squad, doing pretty well. Edwin Diaz, Jose Siri, Tom Seaver, Pete Alonso, Ken Griffey Jr., and Hanley Ramirez. A nice shiny card. The other shiny cards that I have were of Francisco Lindor, and also Hall of Famer Jeff Bagwell. So yeah, those are the cards that I ended up with in the purchases that I made, whether it was eBay or through breaks. And those are my returns. Hope you guys enjoyed this and enjoy the rest of the show. All right, guys, I got some cards here from 2025 Resurgence from Topps product. And I thought they were pretty cool because they have all the legends on them. It was like a grab bag that I purchased. And here we got Charles Woodson. A lot of legends in this one. A lot of legends and Hall of Famers. We got Joe Theismann. There's no logos on the helmets, but you know what teams they are. Phil Simms. Got Devin Hester. Richard Sherman, Jerry Rice, Kurt Warner, Fred Blitnikoff, Adrian Peterson, Steve Young, Joe Green, Fred Taylor, Jonathan Olden, Herman Moore, Walter Payton, Boomer, Hines Ward, Howie Long, Torrey Holt, Richard Dent, and Mike Singletary. Thought they were all pretty neat looking cards. I really like them. It goes back to, you know, all the legends of the games and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. That's why I ended up buying a little lot from eBay of these cards, and I was like, oh man, they're pretty cool. And it had Hines Ward, and Joe Green, so that was they'll go into my Pittsburgh Steelers collection. But I thought these cards were really neat looking, and I'd never actually bought the packs or anything, so they were cool to look at. I also picked up some other eBay purchases. I got this cool Jerome Bettis Prism from 2025 draft pick. There he is in the gold of the Notre Dame uniform. That is pretty cool. Tony Black will like this one. And then, for real cheap, I couldn't believe how cheap I got this card. I got an autograph of Barry Foster, one of my other favorite running backs for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Barry Foster, Miss Zayway. I'm trying to think of the other names on that, and I just went blank. Mendenhall. Willie Parker. There's another name of guys that I liked. But here's Barry Foster autographed. That I thought that was pretty cool. That was on Top Finest. Got this for like $4. $4 for Barry Foster. I was like, what the heck? Crazy is Barry Foster. But again, some people see different players in different lights. For some people, it's the card is worth it. at $4, and some of it, so for some other people, the card isn't that much. So, but yeah, I'm glad that it was available to me. So there you go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Barry Foster, Hines Ward, Jerome Bettis, and Mean Joe Green is somewhere on there. Hold on, look at him on the forefront there. Yeah, there we go. Put him right here. Bam, all Steeler cards right there. Thanks, guys, for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.